Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Nice to see you all. We've got an interesting night of Rocket League action coming to you all here. We have a Skyward series match up next, but let's take a look at our schedule. Here it is. This is what it currently looks like. The next match will be Unknown Esports 135 Black. A matchup that I am definitely ready to see. Hope you all are as well. Because, again, this match should be an interesting one. And we are just ready. I think we're getting ourselves closer and closer to this match start time. As this is two orgs that I at least have some experience with. And one of them being Unknown Esports, the other one being 135. 135 is a partnered organization with the Sporty stream, so it's always nice to see their teams represent. They have a lot of them as well, so this was one for Unknown. This is their top team. Of course, it has to be Juicyberg. I've been seeing Juicyberg a lot recently, so it's always nice to see more of him. And Cyber, as well as, again, they also are teamed up with Landon, also known as Quirky Free, if that's the name that you recognize him by. Really solid roster. Landon was, I think most recently he was on New Horizons. Obviously, nowadays. I don't know actually what team that Oric has anymore, but again, he was most recently on New Horizons. I think he still actually is on New Horizons, which is interesting to me. But yeah, New Horizons doesn't have a team for the league, so he is again going to be joining in with Unknown. Already making quite a scary roster with Juicyberg and Cyber, even scarier. Again, they play against Black, though. This is players who know each other. Cypher, Lucifer, Plexi, their starting roster. And let me tell you, that is a pretty good starting roster. Black is currently 4-0. Unknown Esports are 3-1. Unknown's only loss, admittedly, coming to a really tough team in Evolve Kyohaku. And I cannot blame them for losing to Evolve. Evolve is very good, so... yeah, not to say that that's not too surprising. Evolve is one of the top teams in the league. Actually, they might even be the top team right now. So, again... not surprising for Black, though. This will be I think, their first really big matchup. Next week, they have another big matchup against Kings, and they end off their season against Valhalla Aces. So, yeah, Black's going to get a bit of a gauntlet here at the end of their regular season. This is kind of the start of it. Evolve Esports. I'm currently going through it again. They had to go. They had Evolve Kyohaku on their roster. They got Black, and then after this, you get to play Breeze Black, 10 Exile Esports, Striker, Colche. Actually, I don't remember how well those teams are doing. I mean, Breeze is pretty good, so I would expect Breeze to be pretty good. It's been quite the season so far. Again, in the Premier League division, this is pretty high level Rocket League. This is GC2, GC3, so expect some pretty strong players to show up as Prediction Bowl is live. Unknown Esports, 135 Black. Make your choice known. As again, just waiting on any verifications here. As again, we're just waiting on these teams. As soon as they both join in, we'll be getting this one started. Again, reminder, this is best of 5. Again, our schedule only getting more and more interesting as the day goes by. We have 2 actually matches scheduled after this. I actually will say I think we're gonna get a 3rd one as well scheduled after, so it's gonna be a 5-match day. Always fun. I wonder if we have tons of matches on one day, meaning we're gonna end off with a triple stream, which is always interesting. Again, we are just about ready to get these guys in here. As we just got a message. One of the teams is gonna be a slight bit late. As again, we actually might be pushed back a couple minutes here due to a player now messaging me that they actually are falling a bit behind. So yeah, it won't be an issue though. We'll be making sure that they are ready here. As again, just getting ready for our action. Prediction poll is still up. This one's gonna be really good. Yeah, it will be, Kara. I'm happy I had this one. One, I like both these orgs. Both these orgs are really cool. I've worked with both these orgs pretty heavily in events in the past. I mean, I was in the Unknown Esports 1 showcase. That was fun. Got to see both Cyber and we got to see Cyber play in that one. I almost said Juicyberg. Juicyberg did not play in that thing, but Cyber did. And so that'll be interesting. I've seen Landon before. He's super nice. I really like Landon. He's a really nice guy. And of course, I know Black Team. Actually, I know 3 of the players on Black Team pretty well. I know Cypher and I know Lucifer because they were on Black before. And I also know Sonoki. I also know their sub, and you might recognize that name because she was on Team Wappa for their first event on the stream when it was the Radiant tournament, and then their first Women Carball event. She was one of the starters on that team. So it's really interesting. You get to see these players return back again. Always kind of interesting to see the history. I'm sure that was kind of a fun little history lesson. But again, I've seen for Unknown, I haven't seen Kai, who is their sub, and for Black, I haven't seen Plexi, who is their third. So we'll see how well these teams do. We'll take another look at those lineups one last time. Before we hit to the field. And it's going to be a good night of action, that's for sure. As we are, again, just getting ready for this series. Again, exciting action. Get your predictions in there. Oh, wait, Landon's retired. That's why I haven't seen you in a while. I didn't know he was actually retired. Retired, yeah, with quotation marks. I like that, chat. Retired with quotation marks. I'll give you that. Yeah. Yeah, Landon is, he is on Unknown. I actually got that message from Juicyberg himself. He told me, hey, Landon's going to be our thirds for today, so we got Landon. Again, we will be getting into this match very, very soon. And a reminder, both teams, actually, not both teams actually need a couple extra minutes, because I just got a message from the other team. Both teams are going to need a little bit of extra time here just to set things up. Always gotta love it when that happens. As, again, we'll be setting things up as soon as we can. Again, apologies on this one. Again, reminder, Unknown is 3-1. 135 Black is 4-0. Both these teams are having some pretty tough opponents at the end of their season, and this is going to be a pretty big one. It won't be the biggest match for, I don't think it'll be the biggest match for Black, though. Because, yeah, they have to play Valhalla Aces, which in the last week, which that's going to be fun. Another 100x Valhalla rivalry. Those two orgs love to have those rivalries. I love to see them. So I'm always happy with that. As for Unknown, who do they have later on again? They have Breeze and Striker, Colche. So those are some pretty good teams as well. And we should be good here tonight. And just waiting here for these teams. As soon as they're in the lobby, we'll get things started. Again, reminder, they are going to be a bit slow to get there. Again, my apologies on that. I mean, some slight delays. Nice thing is, our next match isn't for 2 hours, so we can take delays. We can take some pretty long delays actually and be just fine. Of course, I want to see this match as soon as possible. I know a lot of you want to. We'll be getting into it again. Both teams are actually requested to actually have the match pushed back like a few minutes. Hopefully, it sounds like it's only going to be about 5 minutes, which is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly happy with doing that. And we will hopefully be... hopefully we will be getting them in here very, very soon. Because as soon as they're here, we will get the series on its road. On the road, not on its road, on the road. Again, 2 fun orgs. Two orgs I like. This match should be a pretty good one. As again, we are in game. Still nobody's joined again. I told you these teams are having some delays. And we are just waiting here on them. As soon as they join in again, we're getting this matchup started. Again, unfortunate that we are having delays like this. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Again, it's been a long night of action. If we, we'll take a look while we're waiting for that schedule. As again, we've only had one match earlier today. That was a European match. It was Boomer Boys and ISG Juice. If you guys haven't seen that match, go see it. It was incredible. I don't want to reveal too much. Again, if you guys want to watch it, put your hands over your ears for the next couple seconds as I reveal that the Boomer Boys won that series in Game 5 overtime. Incredible series. You should see it if you haven't. Again, we got Unknown and Unexpected Black. After that, we got Swordfish Bebop, Striker Nebula. Then we end with Team Gambit, Knights of Chaos, Strikers Gold. I haven't received a message yet from any of these teams if they are needing more time. Again, I'm assuming it's going to be like 5 minutes. Again, I can wait. I have no problem. It is technically a 15-minute grace period for these teams, so they'll be here within 15 minutes. I'm almost certain they'll be here within 15 minutes. Just depends how soon. As while it's happening, we'll take a look at the prediction poll. I have a feeling it's probably favoring 100X here because they are the more popular org. At least when it comes to this stream, the fact that I'm on that org also helps that out somewhat. They are also the favorites in this matchup. As there is, well, at least there's the unknown esports players. It's Juicyberg, Kai, Cyber. They're actually are going to be playing with Kai today. I know originally I think they said they were going to be with Landon, but obviously Kai's been able to make it, so we do have unknown. Now we're just waiting on 135 Black again. One of the players is falling a bit behind. Both these teams have had delays, so we'll give them up to 15 minutes, which is guaranteed by the league. And as soon as 100X is in the lobby, we'll get things going. Reminder, best of 5 series. This was week 5. Both these teams in a pretty strong standing for the playoffs. How strong, you might ask? Well, here we go. 135 Black is currently considered the second best team in the league, with Unknown Esports not too far behind at number 7. Again, they're not separated by much in this league. It's a pretty nice sized league of 27 teams, so definitely want to put themselves in a position where, realistically, for both these teams, they're not really fighting for those. They're not really fighting too much for strong playoff spots. It's top 20 that makes playoffs, so they both basically have made it. Yeah, they both have basically made it, so they'll be making the playoffs. But the question is, where do they make it? Did they skip the qualifier? Wow, the what's it called? The wild card, or do they go straight to the final bracket? As again, I heard a lot of people saying that there's a tie for first place. There's 4 undefeated teams in this league: Evolve, Kyohaku, 165 Black, Happy Esports, and Valhalla Aces. I don't actually know if any of them play each other. They're having a little fun there. Ooh, Evolve, Kyohaku, and 165 Black have to play Valhalla Aces later on in the season. That's going to make things interesting. What about Happy Esports? They don't have to play any of those teams. Wow, Happy Esports actually does have technically a nicer one. They don't have to play any of the unbeaten teams. At the end of the season, very few teams are going to stay unbeaten, which that's going to be fun. If I can get any of those matches, by the way, with Valhalla Aces, Kyohaku, or Valhalla Aces 165 Black, please get me those matches. Those are amazing. Those are incredible matches. I would love to have those matches on this stream. Those need to be streamed, by the way. They're really good. Yeah, Kyohaku's insane. But again, I would love to see the Valhalla Aces 135 Black match with the Valhalla Aces Evolve Kyohaku match. Those are insane matches. 3 really good teams. See, Car, I'm simply just a better. That's fair, Car. That's fair. Black bar? Oh! I knows what I did here. Uh-oh. One sec. Uh-oh. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know why the black bar is there. Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah, why is it... Why is there a black bar there? Here, let me edit this. There you go. That should fix it. It's 1920 1080. There you go. Now it's correct size. Sorry about that. Thanks for telling me. I fixed it. Should be 1920 1080 now. I don't know why it was, like, all misformed. I must have accidentally edited it at some point. But hopefully, is that fixed? Just let me know again. If it's all fixed, we're good to go. Looks fixed on my side. Just message me. Let me know if it's all good. Yeah, just let me know if I should still fix it. It shouldn't be warp side either. Great, it's fixed. Thanks for the confirmation there, Jazda. Let's get this series going. Best of 5 matchup in the premiere of the Skyward series. 2 teams, both at strong records, and I forgot to update those records actually. 1 second. Uh-oh. They're gonna have to delay a little bit. There we go. Now the records are up. Best of 5, here we go. Unknown Esports on the blue, X35 black on the orange. We have quite the series here tonight. 2 teams, and incredibly strong positions in their season. Playoff seems almost like a guarantee by now for both of them. And now against each other, they just one playing for some, you know, pride, but also trying to play the best placement you can get, trying to stay in the top 4. Black currently sitting at number 2 in the rankings. Trying to hold that as Lucifer. Early shot. Cybers blocks it away. Unknown already playing pretty far defensively. X35 Black. Their offense is going to be stopped short here as Cypher picks it up. Cypher has the dribble, but Kai will get the stop. Now X35 Black have to go all the way back here. Shot from Unknown. Capped away by Cypher. X35 Black willing to fight again. I'm sure they're looking forward to some of their matches later on in the season. And as I mentioned, their biggest match definitely going to be that final week match against Valhalla Aces, a team that actually took down the other X35 team on this stream, which was Astra. They swept that team, so X35 Black wants to, wants to get revenge on that, but of course, to really show that you can stand up, you got to take down teams like Unknown. As this one left midfield, Plexi. Touch, Lucifer jumping, pinch out here from X35 Black, but that one will stay wide. Still no goals yet, but it is volley midfield, Cypher! Oh, that one's kept out by Juicyberg. Oh, a scary scene for Unknown. They really didn't see the immediate challenge of Cypher. He went in so quickly, and his shot was so fast. Unknown had trouble dealing with it now. Oh, it's all falling apart for them. Plexi's got first strike. Unknown Esports, it does feel like there are moments where they just feel like they should be getting those touches, and they do make the miss there. That's an easy goal for Plexi as he puts it under the last defender. X35 Black definitely doing a lot better at keeping that ball, at really making more of every touch they have. Feels like everything they have has more meaning than what Unknown is trying to do. Although, I mean, with that said, Unknown still a lot of ways to come back in front. Plexi's got the save. High, midfield, Lucifer chops that one away, and X35 Black, and while they will be playing defense, can get some space. They continue to see if they can shoot that ball out. Lucifer, that's gone past Cyber. Plexi. Let's challenge Kai on this, but we'll go midfield, Juicyberg. Oh, no shot from Juicyberg. Cypher's doesn't have a good touch. That's gone wide. Follow up. Cypher's blocked. In front of the nets. No one from Unknown is there. 135 Black. Committed for a lot of plays on that defensive push. Wanting to try to play more aggressively, more proactively. They accidentally pushed up too high. Unknown Esports almost took advantage. Still, 135 Black. Hold the lead. As Plexi with the clear, Juicyberg trying to send it back. Plexi. A chain dash trying to get that ball midfield. Juicyberg finding Kai. Infield pass. That's gone wide. Follow up. Will there be one? Oh, there was, but Cyber's missed. How has Unknown not scored yet? They've been given a lot of opportunities here. Black, I think, double committed on that play. A demo was added to it. I mean, that net was open for Unknown Esports. How did they not score? 35 Black. Very fortunate to not have this game tied up or even have them losing at this point. As that's a good shot from Cypher. That's gone all the way. And for Unknown, I mean, they have missed opportunities. 135 Black won't do the same here. Cypher seizes the chance to catch Cyber overcommitting. A powerful shot down the field. X back in business. It's quite a scary start to this game. They're starting to really take more of a lead in it. Still, though, this dual lead does not feel safe with what Unknown Esports have been able to do. If they can actually score some of these chances they're getting, especially by Black, will be caught in a world of pain. As Plexi waiting, almost by Cyber. Unknown just trying to chase after it here. Especially by Black won't let him. Plexi, a pass midfield, and a team bump from Unknown Esports means that Kais has to challenge, and in fact, he's challenged really well here. Especially by Black, forced to retreat rather than engage in that play. As Lucifer. Plexi, that's right in front of his own net! He's got the save, but Plexi, again, a scary call for an X35. Nobody's back as well. That shot should have gone on. Unknown Esports, how many chances before you start asking, can they even score? Feels like they're overcomplicating some of these shots. It's really much simpler than I think it is. Unknown definitely are getting opportunities. They're forcing our Street Fight Black to make mistakes, to overcommit, to maybe leave that net open and vulnerable. Yet their shots have just not been on the mark. Now Street Fight Black just letting the time tick away. Kai's hit it back. Juicyberg had to race down to get that one. He's had to neglect the boost on the way. Cypher infield. Kai. Lucifer wants to make it free, but Cyber won't let him. Kai. X not letting that happen so quickly. They'll let time do the rest of the work. Game 1 is theirs. A shutout, but I'll be honest, it really shouldn't have been that way. Unknown Esports had chances. Many of them. They were the better team that game. They had the better chances. They had way more shots. They just couldn't score them. And ultimately, if you don't score the shots that are given to you, you're not going to be taking those chances anytime soon. As 100X, again, happy in the position that they're in. But I must say, it was a precarious one. There was a lot of times on defense where they simply just left their nets open. If they do that more, I have a feeling we will 100% see Unknown Esports taking this series if 135 Black play like that again. Game 2. Oh, posture check. Yeah, I got you, Famous. Thank you, man. I was slumped over on my chair. Thank you for that. As we got a game 2. All this happening, they were chatting a lot, actually. In fact, I'm happy you didn't see what they're saying. Had to let them know that, yes, in fact, Twitch can see what's happening in game. As we go into game 2 on X35 Black with a 2-0 shutout in game 1. Now, how long do they keep that goallessness for Unknown? We'll see, but if it's anything like game 1 has been, I don't think it'll be very long as Lucifer having to race back. He's got that clutch save. X35 Black. In Classic Hunter Extraction, everybody gets sent up to offense. It feels like no matter what team it is on 100X, they always have an issue with sending too many players up to offense, no matter who they are. That was Astra's biggest issue when they played Valhaises. Actually, it was one of the few issues. Aces were also just really good at that on the day. That was one of the issues that Astra had. Black seemingly following in the same kind of play style, where if they can't send everyone up, they will. As this one on, Plexi doesn't read it. Kai follow up, Cypher and Plexi both whiff. Lucifer, oh, he's left that mid. Here comes Kai, that one's on. Unknown Esports take advantage. And this one just kind of fell in front of the net, unexpected by Black. Could not, for whatever reason, get that ball. It was like it had a force field around it. No matter how close they got to it, they were always kind of pushed away. And Unknown Esports can get their first goal of the series. Only a little over a minute in this game. 35 Black again. If they repeat what they did in game 1, I don't think they're winning the series. A lot of what I see from them is their defense having these moments where they just kind of break down. So far this season, this is definitely their toughest matchup yet. Playing Unknown as Cypher. Gonna get the dunk on Kai. Plexi. Off the back wall, looking for Lucifer, who is waiting on the other side. Infield pass to Plexi. Great play, but that shot could have been on. X35 will have to try again. Although we'll see if they can maybe even get it another time. As Unknown Esports trying to get that second goal before any such chance happens. Kai, the back wall. 100X, both kind of jumping in fear there as bump attempts coming through from Unknown. That's a good shot from Cyber. Drop down. Unknown Esports now have just doubled their lead. As the bounce down from Cyber, Lucifer couldn't read it. In this game 2, falling how game 1 would have been if Unknown actually put their shots on target. And again, I tell you, I'm an analyst. I know what I'm talking about when I say game 1 looked like it was Unknown's game to win. 35 still have their chances, and they will get some. Lucifer's got one back. This one quite quickly, right off the kickoff. 35 Black. Not going to leave this game without an answer. They're rushing back on this one. Now only one goal away. Lucifer. That one has actually gone on target. It's going to be a little awkward for Cyber to reach, but Unknown Esports do react as Kai. He wants that flip resets. Cypher won't let him. Now a miss from Juicyberg. Plexi, next one up. Waiting is Plexi. Good fake from Plexi. Flip reset. Dunk play. Looking in front for Lucifer. Kai's got the block. It all came down to Plexi. The fake was a brilliant maneuver. Got multiple players to jump. He still wants it. Now he's got to flick the fake off the back wall. Kai's got it clear. And for the second play in a row, Plexi utilizing his ability to slow the game down. Get Unknown Esports second guessing themselves on any time they jump. The defense too strong. Unknown still stands. Kai. Not through Cypher. On the back wall from Juicyberg. Cyber makes it free. And surprisingly this series, the back wall has been a much tougher issue than I thought it would have been for these players. I mean, it's been a couple of times where we've just seen players straight miss the ball right off the back wall, not even get a piece of it. Some of these touches have been ones that seem relatively routine for the rank level that they are at, around GC2, GC3. 25 Black. Definitely having one such issue there, but Plexi, my goodness, Plexi's just gone around everybody. Lucifer! Oh, what a save from Kai! Got there in time, made himself big. Really, there wasn't much of really a chance for Lucifer because he really can only shoot in that one place. Get that kind of an angle. It's a great save though, even then. Is now searching for it again. In front, that's Juicyberg's first. And Unknown Esports is fourth. After having a game 1 that could not possibly work for them on offense, now in game 2, the floodgates have opened. And we see Unknown Esports continue to put on their kind of a show. Trying to upset the, currently undefeated side in 100X. They're looking like it in game 2 as Cypher's got the block. Juicyberg's trying to keep it away, but it goes straight to Plexi. Hook shot! That one's gone a little wide. Cypher now. As far as Juicyberg, who can keep up with it. Unknown Esports. Definitely, again, making do with their chances. They got more chances last game, but the problem was they couldn't put them on target when they needed to. This game, they haven't had that kind of issue, although what has been an issue for both these teams has been those back wall feeds. Again and again, there's been multiple times where players just cannot read it. Kai couldn't get it there. Lucifer's got the block now. Cyber. Cleared, but only as far as Cypher. And yes, it is confusing when there's two players with two similar sounding names. Lucky enough, they're not on the same team. As 135 Black cleared. Plexi, who I think has been the real shred of hope this game so far for this team, has been Plexi's ability to 1v3, beat out multiple players on Unknown Esports. Definitely has given his team some opportunities to maybe get some goals, but they've only been able to score once as Unknown. Looking for a fifth. Plexi won't let it happen. Off the sidewall, Cyber reaches up. Now he has a potential pass to Juicy Berg, but Lucifer's got it. Kai. Quick play, Cypher, block in front. Kai couldn't shoot it. Unknown Esports, I think they'll let this one hit the ground. They'll take game 2. This series is tied up. Now both these teams can have a stalemate. As this one, very similar to the last game, except it was more even in the shooting. But it was, again, about as close as it could be when it came to shots, but not in scoring. Unknown Esports, they just have the better chances. They've gotten themselves better chances. They've gotten themselves closer than that. And they aren't afraid to bump as well. A good power for them to have if they can remove 135 Black in multiple different fashions. We haven't seen a ton of demos, but we did see them go for it sometimes during that second game. Now into game 3. Pressure definitely there for both of these teams. Game 3. Unknown Esports, 135 Black. Unknown Esports, I think proving 2 games in a row that they do have the offense. Now in game 2, the shooting has improved. 135 Black have to, 1, they have to defend against that. And 2, they have to be able to find themselves better chances down the field. So many of their chances felt kind of lackluster and low percentage. You're able to see kind of those plays where, yeah, you can do stuff like that, where you can 2v1. Plexi, double tap, he should have that. Yeah, he will. And that's exactly what 175 Black need to do. They need to rely on these 2v1 plays. This is what they're beating Unknown Esports with. Lucifer getting rid of 2. Plexi getting the whole back wall open to him. And he puts the second touch in. A powerful shot for Plexi. Last game it was him who was doing the 2v1s. This game, already starting off with somebody else doing it themselves. This one being Lucifer. Juicyberg. Right of the net. Cypher. Sends away. Lucifer. Gonna chase it down. Cyber. Flip reset. Off the back wall. He's got a pinch throw, and that will go wide. But it does reach to Juicyberg. And sometimes on plays like that, you can't understand if maybe that was planned or by the player, or if they just so happened to be fortunate and find their teammate. That one from Cyber didn't feel planned, but it definitely looked that way as soon as Juicyberg got to it. As now Unknown, using that to get some offense. The midfield was Kai, but he's been too far back. Cyber to his corner. Cyber, who ended up on that 1v1 Unknown Esports 1v1 showcase. I believe he got 4th in that one, actually losing on our stream to the eventual winner in Marcos Acuna. We know that he has the mechanics. I mean, if you've seen this guy at any point, you'll know he has the mechanics to do whatever he wants. 3v3s, a little bit more reserved in such, because he doesn't have as much space. There's Kai. Up by Plexi. Juicyberg trying to force it through. Kai redirects in front! And yes, he gets it! Oh, Kai, that's a beautiful play! As one of the best ways to catch teams off guard is to sneak behind enemy lines and then dink it right in. Kai with a flashy goal here. To tie this game back up, that's 1. We'll see if maybe that kind of magic from Unknown can recreate itself. Cypher slides it in. 135 Black, they don't care how flashy the goals are. They'll just take whatever they can get. I love the juxtaposition of that last goal we saw from Kai, which was so beautiful, in this one, which is so not beautiful. They both got the same. 135 Black will not be complaining about that one. They have the lead again. Cypher off the back wall. Juicy Berg trying to cut the clear. High. Gonna chase it, but Plexi won't let him. Flip reset. A musty flick, Plexi. I mean, why not, I guess? Musty flicks are surprisingly powerful when it comes to getting clears out of defense. Honestly, by Black, this is, oh no, this is a bit of a meltdown on defense. They almost gave that one up for free there, but Unknown Esports had to watch as that last defender was able to keep it away. Well, you have 3 players in the backfield, not just 2. It will be honestly by Black, who have to maybe move up. Maybe they can get some insurance. Unknown Esports are going to make it easy, though. As Juicy Berg finding Kai. Trying to transition, but some of these plays are just falling straight to 135 Black defenders. You really want to see it where Unknown, they take chances by the horns here. They take this game by the rears, and they really do kind of take over. Right now, it feels like they're just waiting. They're not really trying to put in their own inputs. And you know, if they want to take a series like this against a team like this, they have to be able to take over. X35 Black is perfectly fine with letting this game kind of do what it's doing right now. They'll be the ones favored. As Kai cleared away by Plexi, although he has run out of boost doing so. Unknown Esports can keep the ball. Juicy Berg, flick, wanted to find Kai, but that one will be kept wide. Juicy Berg, also on another Unknown Esports team that we've seen on the stream, Unknown Tuesday. A 2v2 team that's in the Premier League, and they're also doing quite well in that league. As Plexi gonna find a third. Does he have the double? That's gone off the bar. Cypher, follow up. That's open for an X35 Black Cypher. And X35 Black, after game 2, you know, not going their way. Game 3, they've been able to take advantage of some of these situations, especially with the back wall, especially with high aerial plays. Unknown Esports. Surprising that they struggle so much with the caliber players on this team. Cypher and Juicy Berg are both very aerial, are both very strong in the air when it comes to what they can do on the field. See them struggle that much on their own defense when the ball's up so high is quite impressive as Plexi. That's 4. And again, Unknown Esports struggling up in the air. This one's right off the kickoff as Juicy Berg trying to find Kai, but that touch just wasn't going to be good enough. And Plexi with a very easy slot in. X35 Black have the confidence. And Unknown Esports, do they have a response? At this point, maybe all hope's gone for Game 3 for them. But the series itself isn't over, and neither is this game. If they want to get some confidence, maybe just get themselves one more goal going into Game 4. Although even that seems like it may be a difficulty, as X35 still looking for more on offense. As safe with the clear. They pinched off of Lucifer there, who's going the wrong way, so... He plays Unknown again, getting themselves really caught up here. Plexi has a dunk. Is it in? Yes, it is. And in this one, Plexi had a bit of fortune, but he made it all work because of how close he kept himself to the ball here. But what really started this play was Unknown Esports getting tangled up on defense. And this game, definitely for the Unknown X35 organization. Cypher. I'm not even done with 5. They want 6. Kai. Oh my goodness, what a redirect from Kai. That's gone down the field to Cyber. That one is wide. Juicy Berg midfield. Plexi has the clear. Plexi. Flip reset. Has it by himself. Wants the dribble flick. Kai won't let him. And now on 0 seconds. Maybe one more goal for Unknown, but that even won't happen. X35. Ooh, not willing to let it drop though. As this one. Well, now it will. The bad touch means that ball goes into open space where no one else is. X35 Black now only need one more game to take this series to keep themselves undefeated. And again, it felt like them kind of climbing back, getting into what kind of the groove again. And again, it was a lot of those 2v1 plays, Plexi, Cypher, and the ways they did it were interesting. I thought we were going to have to like literally 1v2 players. But no, it actually wasn't. It was actually somewhat more routine than I thought it would have been there. As we are going to hear a server reset here from Unknown Esports. They are running a server change, so we're going to get them a quick server reset. Again, whatever it is, they are having some issues with the server. We'll make a new one. Again, we have now reset the server. Hopefully they'll be back in here for game 4. Again, Unknown Esports calling for... Oh, excuse me, it just burped. Calling for the server reset. As here we go, I think I first heard them, so they're back in. Well, some of the players are back in. Again, Unknown Esports may be needing some help here with some disconnect issues. We have a lot of time, so I'm not in any rush, but we'll make sure that they get back here. So far, on 175 Black on match point. Again, we are currently doing we have done a lobby reset, so there they are. They're joining back in. As here we go, everybody back in. So we got game 4. As here we go, game 4. 175 Black only need one more game in this series to take it. Unknown Esports have to force game 5. We've seen teams in this situation before very easily come back and make themselves known, but in this level, it's very difficult because once teams get momentum, that can really make the difference. This one off the back wall, Cypher, Lucyberg. I has the clear. 135 Black, waiting for their opportunity. Oh, but a team bump! Oh, that's gonna make things a little awkward for them. Oh, but they somehow still get it. How did Plexi get the flick over 2 players there? Unknown. We're waiting. We're basically they're waiting to see if Plexi was gonna leave there, and Plexi never did, even on essentially no boost. And in fact, that's going to be a goal for them. How in the world did Plexi keep this alive? 35 Black, I can't believe they got a goal off this play. Oh, totally like a goal that they deserve, though, because with how much work Plexi's putting in, trying to just outplay Unknown Esports at every point possible. Once they find things to work through, they get it, and they find the breakthroughs. 35 Black. Happy with that one. Cypher, 50-50. Off the back wall, Lucifer, midfield. Lucyberg jumping, but he's very awkward. Kai will clear it out. Or at the very least, put it into his own corner. The clear, it might come here, but that's a good fake from Plexi. Past 1 now. Trying to get past Lucyberg, Lucifer, and Plexi both pinch it. Cypher jumping. 35 Black. We'll have to try again, because that play just a little too close to the defense. No real questions raised here from Unknown, as now they have offense themselves. Lucyberg. The back wall. Plexi clears it. Reminder, the back wall was seemingly the biggest issue for these teams last game. And it might still be there. That's a huge miss. Cypher almost snuck it in near post. Actually by Black trying. Kai. Now for Unknown. Gets past 1, but not past 2. Plexi. Clear. Lucifer. Dunk. Plexi just has to put it in, but he'll let Cypher take it instead. On next 35 Black. And again, a lot of this coming down to the work of Plexi. But this one was Lucifer who got the assist. An incredible dunk. And the pressure for 125 Black breaking down Unknown Esports. Do we see more? Lucyberg makes it high. Lucifer. To keep it away from danger. Pinch with Cypher. High. Up by Plexi. Cypher has the clear. Flipping next is Mr. Juicyberg, but it's only as far as Plexi, who has a flip reset. Plexi wants to go to the back post. Kai's got that one. But I mean, it is scary every single time. Every single time Plexi gets on the ball, it just feels like he can do a lot on that thing, and he can really get past Unknown whenever he wants to. Obviously, though, Unknown's done well to keep him out of that, but it does feel like it won't take long, as that's a huge miss. Lucifer didn't shoot that somehow. And for Lucifer, I don't know if he knew that, but the net was most definitely open there. It's been one of those plays where his mind was maybe not on the right target. 175 Black now, over halfway through the game 4. It is kept to be relatively low scoring. And that's a good redirect. That's off the bar, though. 35 Black. And save themselves a little bit of headaches from that play. As again, they clear it out. Bexy, again, being kind of the moving point of this 135 Black's offense. Cyber to Kai. That one's cleared. Cypher now. Backwards to Lucifer. Plexi jumping in too. Lucifer still gets a piece of it, though. Slowing down what Unknown Esports can do on offense. As that one, midfield. Kai takes it. Well, it was slowed down by Lucifer. It was still a 3v1, essentially. And that outplay there from Cyber, not going for the immediate pass, instead waiting for reinforcements, waiting for an opening. That will be what it will take. Unknown Esports. Again, they have a lot of opportunities left in this game to kind of pull it back. But I'll be very surprised if X35 doesn't fight back and get some offense of their own. Lexi. Side wall. And chase after it. Kai's got the block. In comes Lucifer. That's a good shot. Gonna make it free, but Kai will have the save. Again, it feels like both Plexi and Kai are kind of trying to be like the major points of their team. The players who are trying to play at their top level. Gotta be the reason that their team can win. So far, no one's been able to really make it one-sided, one or the other. This game, Plexi's had a little more success, but I don't think that should take away what Kai can and cannot do, as that's a good pass. Cyber's got the shot. It is saved, as Mostly by Black sent 2 players for it. Now they get it clear. Off the corner, Lucifer. Kept away, Plexi. Fake on Cyber. Still Plexi. He's got to flick past one, but Kai will hit it upfield. Cypher. Back to Plexi. Redirect. Is it going on? Yes, it has! Oh, it's Plexi, and it's absolutely beautiful. The shot from Cypher, Plexi knew it was wide, and puts a little extra power on it. All the way down. Impressive. That's his first goal this game, and that's incredible for a guy who's been so important for this team. To have that be his first goal, it's quite an impressive goal as well. A great displaying of skill here from Plexi. The 135 now have insurance. Not done with that, though. Unknown Esports still have time left. Kai, redirect of his own. That's gone up. Cypher has the block, and Plexi has the clear. Trying to find a Lucifer there, but Unknown Esports are unable to intercept Lucifer now. And take it back. Plexi. Flip reset. Plexi's got it going. Plexi's gone all the way again. This man cannot be stopped. Plexi is on an absolute roll right now. No matter who you are in Unknown Esports, can you stop this guy? Plexi sealing the deal here in Game 4. Will be Onyx 35 Black, who are able to take the series undefeated. They stay that way. And they now have just taken down Unknown Esports, another top-tier contender in this league. In fact, they'll get another goal for it from Cypher. Because why not? At this point, you're doing so well, you might as well get a 5th. There's Onyx 35 Black. Oh, Plexi slapped early. He's done. He's like, you know what? We don't need to see these last 3 seconds. Fair. Plexi. Oh, he's already back. There you go. Time will expire. I thought Plexi was just gonna leave 3 seconds left. That would have been very... that would have been a savage play, wouldn't it? As Onyx 35 Black do take the series 3-1. The undefeated team stays that way. You found that the offense they had was so strong, and especially coming from Plexi, his ability to 2v1, his ability to really be the centerpiece to every offensive push, definitely helped this team. He was so successful in that kind of play style. No surprise to see him definitely being one of the top leaders here. Although Cypher actually led that final game with 3 goals. But I think Plexi was overall what I would consider the MVP of the series. They really couldn't have won without his success there. As 135, such a strong match. A 3-1, they take down Unknown. And their series and their season is still incredible. As we are going to get an interview with this team. As again, just waiting. We're going to get an interview here with this team. I know we always get interviews with these guys. We'll get another one here. As again, reminder, not our last match tonight. We have a couple more matches coming up. Here's our schedule currently. I can say that I actually have been able. I think I am going to be picking up a 10 p.m. match as well. So we're gonna have a 3-hour stream later on tonight. That will be fun. But again, our next match will be Swordfish Bebop Striker Nebula. A good series, I promise you. You'll be excited to see that one. So as again, what a series from Black. They were able to show why they're undefeated. More importantly, prove that they can adapt to unknown. As drink break, we got some water. So yeah, there we go. Let's get a drink break going. Hydrate. Fair. Need to. As we haven't gotten a response from Skyward Black. Maybe they don't want an interview after all. Fair if they don't. We'll give them like another minute or two. If they do not join on in, we'll just say that they are probably just not wanting it, which is, again, completely fine. Again. As, hey, welcome in. I was waiting a few minutes. I was like, he's going to join in soon enough. Welcome in, Cypher. Congratulations on your win. You guys stay undefeated with a massive win over Unknown Esports. Definitely your toughest competition so far, but you guys still looked very strong. Tell me about this series.
So I mean, in the beginning, we were like figuring stuff out. I mean, we literally Lucifer got like he woke up from his nap, and like we were just like we didn't even warm up properly, and then Plexi just pretty much just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna try now." And sure enough, Plexi just did his own thing, like always. Pretty much how it goes. It's how the team works. Once one pops, everybody pops. Simple.
Man, what's up with this organ always always finding a way to break the rules on the interviews? No, of course. It's a again Cypher. I don't know if you read the rules on interviews. That was quick.
No, I haven't.
You're too excited, man. I get you. You're too excited. You let one slip there. It's alright. I can't blame you for being excited though. It's definitely been, I think, your toughest competition so far on paper. And it looked like it in game 1. You guys, it looked like it in game 2 actually. You guys kind of had some issues hitting the targets properly. It felt like near the beginning of the series. But ultimately, as you said again, Plexi kind of took over. Tell me about the transition. When was kind of the point when you knew, hey, our shooting's getting back to its normal level. We're going to take this series.
So during game 2, we were actually singing 4K. It's a like a Mexican Dominican song, whatever. So like that whole series, we were just like we were trying to figure it out, but we were also like jamming out. And then we were like, all right, let's like focus up and let's actually like do what we're supposed to do. Yeah, but definitely like you said, like probably like the one of the toughest competition that we've had. But other than that, I mean, it just we just like once we like focus up, it just everything fell into place.
Of course, I mean, it's one of the reasons why you guys are, again, going to be 5-0 now. Your season only gets tougher. It does. It gets a lot tougher from here. You gotta play MM Kings and Valhalla Aces later on. That Aces match, I'm really interested in that match because I've seen Aces before. They swept on X35 Astra. I'm sure you guys are gonna want revenge on that. If there's anything you could say to Valhalla Aces, and I know these two orgs have a rivalry, what would you say to that Aces side?
Honestly, nothing. I mean, like I said, like I'm not really a person to like start beef or anything like that. If just play, if your actions show like what you really like want to do. So if you want to win, you try your best. If you don't want to win, you just play the game to play the game. I mean, I don't want to start anything between like people or anything like that because I'm a civil person. I'll be real with you. Like I don't like anything. I don't like drama.
Oh, yeah, and he's just gonna let his play do the talking, I guess, then. I mean, so far, I mean, you have a reason to say that, although, again, and also, here joining with us is also 50. How you doing, Orgoner 50? It's nice to see you again. I know you usually it's going long tangents, you have a lot of time. Our next match isn't for a while, so is there anything you want to add on to that?
Nah, I mean, like Cypher said, they did their talking on the field. I know, basically what I was hearing, the other team was getting a little chippy. But that's okay, they brought out the best of them, as you saw there. It turned Plexi into demon mode, and you can't see their VC, but if you look at their VC, they actually have the music bot, We have a music bot in our Discord server, and they're hogging it right now. They've been hogging it all day. It's just in there. It's just in their PC, and they're literally jamming out. I don't even think they calmed, to be honest. They were just having fun, vibing. But huge shout out to Unknown Esports. They brought out obviously the toughest test yet. Huge respect for them. I know they got a lot of good teams and like a lot of good players over there. But this team knows what they're made of and what they're possible, and they're just going to keep doing what they do. And so far, let's win. They're 5-0 now. We see Evo out there. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Katana.
Oh, Kyohaku.
Cool. Whatever you said.
Kyohaku. Evolve Kyohaku. Yes.
Yeah, that's the only other team that I'm really like seeing like that can be a legit threat. No disrespect to any other team out there, whether you're an ace or a joker, it don't matter. But I think I think this team got what it takes to win the chip, so we're gonna do just that.
And I love to hear again the confidence always there from 50 in the backfield, just supporting his teams from the sidelines again. A huge win. Before you do go, of course, we always do this. We always have a quick shout out section. So, Cypher, do you have any shout outs, any statements you want to make here?
I shout out my boy Famous, 4K. That's it. That's my boy right there. Without him, I wouldn't be Cypher. 4K all the way, huh? 4K. That's all it takes.
Of course. Again, a big win for you all there on 135 Black. Congratulations on being able to take down Unknown Esports. I know this team. I know how good this team is. So again, congratulations. But of course, have an amazing rest of your nights. We have more action to go to. And take care. Maybe I'll get to see you guys soon enough later on your season, as I can see some of those next matches are going to be pretty spicy.
Shout out to the GOAT Sporty. Always support our man Sporty. He is the GOAT caster.
I am on the org, so yeah, I guess yeah, you guys can say that.
He is the GOAT. He has the best new overlay out there. He just continues to get better and better every time he casts. So shout out to Sporty. He's gonna go places as far as he wants to, as long as he keeps this up. So shout out to you, Sporty.
Yeah, again, thank you for also joining us, 50. Have an amazing rest of your night to you as well.
Thank you.
That, of course, was Cypher, the captain of 135 Black, and 52 Sweet, who is the org owner, again, with their win. Again, that is it for right now. We'll be back very soon with our next match. Just, again, stick around. You'll get to see your action very, very soon. We'll be off on a quick break. We'll be back with our next match. Again, that's going to be Swordfish Bebop versus Striker Nebula. Again, guys, stick around with the stream. More action coming very, very soon. See you all.